youngsters from the different states to be able to compete and get a leg up on going to college. And because the colleges today now have bass fishing teams, and they're offering scholarships to youngsters and to come and be on my fishing team. I will give you scholarship money. Come to my college.
Bass Fishing Club promises to be a worthwhile experience for those who fish or those who are just plain new to the sport. Walker High School encourages our young fishermen to come and join out of love for this great pastime.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with head coach of the Lady Cats basketball team, Coach Arnold. How are you doing today, Coach Arnold?
I'm doing really well today.
That's good to hear. First thing, congratulations on your victory last week against Airline. What are your challenges going in this week?
I mean, South Lafourche is going to be a totally different animal than a four-guard attack with one post player. They're going to stretch us out from what we do defensively from that standpoint, so we're going to have to be really sound in a half.
This week?
We probably had one of our better offensive performances in the first round of the playoffs. So hopefully,
defense are you planning on running?
Yeah, on defense, we look to apply pressure and try to turn them over in the full court, and then in the half court, we just want to kind of, depending on how our press affects them, we should have a lot of opportunity shot that we want.
All right, are there any key players on South Lafourche's team that you're looking forward to maybe put double team or pressure on?
No, I mean we're gonna stick to what we're doing. 5 and 20s, they're two best shooters, so we need to make sure we know where they're at all times. In the middle of the zone and keeping her off the glass.
What are your expectations for the Lady Cats this week going in?
3 days preparing for them. I think we have a good game plan, so it's going to come down to if we execute what we want to do, we'll be successful tonight.
All right, Coach, I want to thank you for your time, and good luck tonight against South Lafourche. I wish for the best for the Lady Cats.
JROTC, a character and leadership building course sponsored by the U.S. Marine Corps. We're an elective class that gives you a PE and health credit if enrolled for 2 years. Take 2 years of JROTC and enter the military with a higher rank and pay. JROTC isn't a requirement to join the military. JROTC has a number of extracurricular activities that include armed and unarmed competition drill teams, color guards, PT teams, and competition marksmanship teams. Get ready to serve your country. JROTC.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with head coach of South Lafourche, Ms. Terrebonne. How are you doing today?
Doing good.
That's good to hear. Congratulations on advancing to the second round of the playoffs. You guys had a very close game last week, but you pulled it off. What have you done to prepare for the second seed Lady Cats this week?
We have studied.
Can you walk me through your starting?
Starters are number 5, Treya Bruce. She's our point guard. Number 20, Caroline Gilbo. She's our other guard. 12, Brinkley Colley. She's our third guard. Number 11, Tristan Plaisance. She's a forward. And number 23. We know that number 10 is a shooter from the outside.
Their last game of their high school career. What is your seniors' mentality going into this game?
They're just ready to play, and obviously they don't want it to be their last game, but they know that they've had a special season this season. Even if it is, that they know that it'll be all right.
All right, Coach, best of luck tonight, and hope to see you do good tonight.
Thank you.
I'm Sheriff Jason Ard. My primary concern is the well-being and safety of you, our citizens. Having worked in law enforcement for more than 20 years, I also know how important it is to provide good role models for our future leaders. That's why I choose to invest in our school resource officers and our Explorer program.
The Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office has an SRO assigned to every school in the parish. Local high schoolers are also in training to help provide a safe learning environment in Livingston Parish.
Promises made, promises kept. Jerry Lane is out.
You can count on Jerry Lane. Always lean to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
We use our camera phones to save special moments in time. Now, capturing this moment can save you time. Introducing Mobile Deposit from Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Hey you! Yes, you. Nowadays, going to a bank is time-consuming. Have you ever thought of online banking? It helps you manage your money when it's ideal for you, and it saves your time. So, are you ready to try something new? Give it a go. Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Hello and welcome back to Walker High School. I'm Chris Ledoux. He's Jimmy Guidry. It's playoff time, the second round. We're now in regional action as the Lady Cats are taking on the Lady Tarpons from South Lafourche High School. Jimmy?
I'm having a hard time hearing you, Chris, but I got you now.
All right, the band's playing. Got a little bit of a feedback. Cox Channel 117 or over the airways, 30.1. Or if you're visiting from South Lafourche and you're watching us on the internet, walkerhigh.org, we appreciate you doing that as well. Some of the coaches from South Lafourche passing about these two teams.
Went 20. They also lost to East St. John in district, who's another team that made the playoffs this year. So, you know, a couple of these losses aren't necessarily a bad loss. I think the reason why they had such a low seed in the power rankings is because, you know, they played a couple games, a couple games against Homa Christian, who's a 1 seed, a game against Franklin, who's a 3A team. I know Coach Arnold really
The updated bracket with Ponchatoula, the number 1 seed, 4th seed at the bottom.
Right.
And then over to the right, you have West Monroe, the still alive number 3 seed. And then at the bottom, you have Walker. So kind of talk.
Game. So the big thing about that game, the Natchitoches Central Acadiana game, is Acadiana was the only team to pull the with the exception of them.
So we'll look to play Acadiana here at home, since Acadiana is the home team, and if they win, it's looking at our overall record this season. Lady Cats overall record 28-5. Now, looking at the other teams that we played, Lady Cats have 21 wins against a team with 18 wins or more. That is very impressive. You're thinking you got 21 wins out of the 28 against teams with 18 wins or more, which is very impressive, one way or the other.
That is pretty impressive there, Chris. You know, one of the other things I noticed about this bracket is, you know, if Natchitoches Central does win and we have to go play Natchitoches Central, we already played them once this year. It's one of our, you know, only losses to them. You know, we were playing up in West Monroe. It was a 46-42 loss, so it was a pretty close game. You know, so anything.
See the starting lineups for the Lady Cats. So if we're ready, let's roll the starting lineups. Your first starter, number 10, that's Bailey Steers. 5'11" shooting guard. She likes to shoot from outside. 3-point threat at any time during the game. Your next starter, number 20, Kiana Brown. 5'8", power forward, defensive specialist. She'll steal and go down and hopefully make a lot of rebounds and points for the Lady Cats. Your next starter, the shooting power forward and end guard, Jamie Gibson, number 25, does a great job of filling up the three-pointer. Your next starter, Caitlin McKenzie, number 25, playing guard. There's a lot of things Coach Arnold needs her to do to make this team go. And your next starter, number 3, Casey Fountain, 1,000 points scored for her this year, and playing point guard for the Lady. Making sure that the offense is run as Coach Arnold wants them to do it. Looking at the girls coming out court right now. Here come the Lady Cats, and they take the court, and they're going through their pregame warm-up. Jimmy?
Yeah, so they're going to come out here pumped. You know, you got the band here. You got a really nice crowd here tonight. South Lafourche did a good job of bringing some people of their own, even with, you know, crazy weather going on statewide here. So, and I was really impressed last week with Walker's game versus Airline. You know, they're the biggest margin of victory over any of the teams. Victory over number 21 seed Zachary. So I look for Walker to come out strong tonight. They're gonna put pressure right from the get-go. Some easy looks inside with Brown. There's not a lot of things that this Walker team can't do.
Looking at the game last week, the Lady Cats them tonight.
And this is another thing. You know, they had Key McCoy. She's a very good high school basketball. You know, he had four players score 14 points or more, led by Jamie Gibson's 21, Kiana Brown added 16, Bailey Steers 14, and Casey Fountain 18. So, I mean, at any given point, you can have one of these four.
Pointers the game before, so she's averaging 5 3-pointers in the last 2 games. So not pretty good.
And you know from how Coach Allman works his teams that they're always going to shoot well from the free throw line as well. Rarely do we see dots instead of dashes on our scoring sheet for.
Looking at the live screen, the Lady Cats are warming up. If you look at the stands right behind us, a lot of blue, so a lot of visiting fans from the Lady Walker fans, so it should be a very loud crowd one way or the other, Jimmy.
Yeah, and South Lafourche is just a wee bit closer than Airline, don't you think?
Yes.
I mean, if Airline got hour trek from Airline, and so rightfully so, South Lafourche has got more fans here to root on their team.
And as the playoffs go on, more and more fans are going to be packing the gyms wherever the location is. Speaking of the Lady Terrapins, their head coach, Rainey Terrebonne, for them, this is her second year at the school. This is her second year of coaching altogether. So her basketball record last year was 15. Actually, what school did she play for? Big surprise here.
South Lafourche.
South Lafourche. She played in 1999 to 2002. She played guard, and she went on to college at Nichols. So that is the stat sheet on South Lafourche.
Yeah, and I talked to her for just a minute before we came on live, and I asked her. I said, Coach, that's a very impressive record to be 39-17 in 2 years, and not to be. Not only is it impressive to be 39-17 in 2 years, but to your first 2 years. She's never asked her. I said, so you never coached basketball before? Another school and kind of have a quote-unquote rebuild and have a 39-17 record, much less your first 2 years being a head coach ever and have a great record. So, it's very impressive for her.
Coming in with an overall record this year, 25-6. That is very impressive. We are about 4 minutes away from tip-off. So, Jimmy, what can we expect to see from the Lady Cats? What do you think Coach Arnold is going to change, if anything, for the Lady Tarpons tonight?
That's 9 or something like that. There's not much they need to change. They're with their press defense, and as long as they rebound well and stay out of foul trouble, they should be in any game the rest of the year.
So I've looked for the Lady Cats to do the same. Of course, the number one thing we do, the number one thing we're known for is the press. We should see the full court press all game long, from start to finish, putting the pressure on them, because you don't know if these Lady Tarpons have seen the press in their district and the games they've played in, and so it's something unique that the Lady Cats bring to the table. And then once the Lady Cats have the ball, you could see anything. You could shoot three-pointers, you could see inside work, you could see a lot of work around the arc there, trying to find the open girl and the open lane to score.
Right. I mean, they can shoot inside, they can shoot outside. I think the biggest thing for them is that they stay true on defense, that they close up their lanes and they get back. If South Lafourche does have a way to kind of beat the press, the most important thing for them. So there's not much like we were talking about earlier they can do to really improve. They just need to.
Looking at the Lady Tarpons, their losses, if you will, since the Christmas break. A lot of games won, but a number 4 seed still alive in the playoffs. Those two plus one loss to East St. John by 2 points. You're looking at one basket. So South Lafourche, a very good team, and well coached. And now look like Coach Terrebonne is getting her team to the side as we're almost ready to tip things off here. We're less than a minute and 30 to play. You look at the bottom of your screen, the graphics are ready to go. There's time. 1 minute and 30 seconds, and you can hear the Lady Tarpon fans right behind us. We got the band Legacy as well, and we are almost ready to tip things off. 1 minute and 19 seconds. So look for great things from the 3 senior leaders here at Walker High School. Casey Fountain, along with Jamie Gibson. See how things progress with the band. The band Hickman does a great job of leading the Walker High School band, a legacy. They do a great job of winning medals and honors anytime they go to a festival or whatever. A little bit of thriller. Hopefully it's not too much of a thriller. Hopefully the Cats Lady
said, he asked, tell us about your starting five, and he's like, well, it's the starting five we've had for.
All right, go through the starting five for the.
Number 5, we'll see Treya Bruce. She'll be their point guard. Number 11, Tristan Plaisance. Number 12, Brinkley Calais. Number 20, Caroline Gilbo. Number 23, Victoriana Nelson, but their coach told us to call her Vic, so Vic Nelson, and she'll be their center. I'm sure she'll be probably taking the tip against Kiana Brown here.
So Vic Nelson will do the jumping duties for the Lady Tarpons, taking on Kiana Brown for the Lady Cats. And ball out to Gilbo. Around the top now is Bruce, and she'll shoot a three. Rebound by Gibson, kick it out, and now we have a jump ball. And last week, Jimmy, we had very few jump balls, but jump ball start off early.
Yeah, which is a good break for Walker since they didn't get the opening tip. At least they got the first possession on the jump ball.
Casey Fountain will bring the ball down for the Lady Cats, and she kicks it out to Steers around the right side. Looks for the three, doesn't like it. Gibson passes to Fountain, left side, drives in the lane. And now we have a charge going to be called against Casey Fountain, her first team foul.
Please want to.
Lady Tarpons have the ball now. Lady Cats in the press, as we mentioned. There's Gilbo passing the ball down to Nelson. Across the court, and a three. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Calais. Lady Cats will continue the possession. On court, if you will, as opposed to in the corners. Bailey Steers feeds into Jamie Gibson, kicks it out to Bailey Steers, looking for three, and just a little hard. There's Gilbo, bring it down for the Lady Tarpons. Over to Bruce, cross court. And now we have another jump ball, so the Lady Tarpons will keep possession.
So jump balls and charges early on here in this contest, something we didn't see a lot of by the referees last week, but this is a different group of referees this week.
3-point shot is no good for Plaisance. And Lady Cats will bring it down. 6:30 to play. We have no score in the first period. Both teams have made shots. None have fallen early. Casey Fountain now getting instruction from Coach Arnold. McKenzie over in the corner to Brown. Back left side, McKenzie over to the right with Fountain. Bailey Steers feeds inside to Gibson. The ball goes out.
And both these teams are doing a great job on defense. They're putting up good shots and getting good looks. Both of these teams are great defensively.
Feed inside to Gibson, gets it, shoots a little bit hard. Off.
Excuse me, McKenzie just to keep fighting for that ball.
Feed to Kiana Brown inside, 2 points. Lady Cats take an early lead.
It's a good job by Brown. When she gets the ball that close to the bucket, it's very hard for her to be guarded.
Nelson drives in and scores for the Lady Tarpons. Our score is tied 2-2 with 5:42 to play in the first period. Bailey Steers can't find a handle. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Lady Tarpons will go the other way.
This is something we don't see a lot of these Lady Wildcats early on in games. They've already committed 2 turnovers and haven't really forced any turnovers from these Lady Tarpons.
Gilbo feeds to Nelson, and we have a whistle. There's going to be a traveling call against the Lady Tarpons.
Got to pack your suitcases, Chris, when you're going to go traveling.
For the Lady Cats. Over to Brown. Left side. Steers. And now we have a foul. Foul goes against number 12, Calais. That's our first. Team foul number 1. Inside Gibson shoots and scores. So Jamie now has 2. Lady Cats lead 4-2 at this time.
And Lafourche is doing a great job of breaking this press. They haven't really had a lot of time to trap them.
Gilbo shoots the 3, does not fall. Rebound by Bruce.
Lady Cats really need to watch Bruce and Gilbo. They're the team scorers and the team shooters on this team.
Kiana Brown, a little stutter step, goes in and scores 2 more. She has 4.
And once again, Brown, when she's in the post and gets that low to the goal, she does a great job of making sure all of her buckets count.
Driving in is Nelson, and she draws the foul. We can see what Lady Cat gets the foul. Foul goes against 25. That is Jamie Gibson, her first, team foul number 2.
So it's not too big of a foul for Gibson to have one. She's not one to normally get into foul trouble. Let's just see if Vic Nelson can make these count.
Nelson shoots and makes her first free throw. 6-5 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Tarpons. Does a unique free throw shooting style. She misses her second.
And it was a good job by the Wildcats to rebound there.
And now we have a traveling call against Fountain. So the Lady Tarpons will take on and go the other way.
And let's see, they'll inbound it.
They'll inbound them at the timeline, the old timeline that's no longer used anymore.
What is this you speak of, Chris?
If you were a older person, you know what I'm talking about. But a line on the court for the timeline. You had to break the timeline in the older days. Nelson drives, shoots, misses. Rebound by Gibson. She drives a little bit off her hip, but maintains control. Still trying to drive, shoots the floater, and goes in.
That's a good job by Gibson, just to put the ball in her hands and really just put the team on her back right there and take the possession and score.
Feeds in. Lady Tarpon score again. They now have 5 points. Number 5 scores. Bruce. And now we have a score of 8-7. We have a timeout on the court. Lady Cats call a 30-second timeout. They're first.
Yeah, and once again, you see Coach Arnold calling timeout with his team in the lead, 8-7. It's not the most normal thing you'll see, but he has a certain way that he coaches his team, and when he sees something he doesn't like, whether the score is 8-7 or 28-7, he'll call a timeout to let his team know about it.
So what I think happens there is Coach Arnold doesn't like the scoring. He don't want to see anybody open inside the paint, so the girls not doing the pressing. He wants them to do a better job of defending in the paint, waiting for the pass, and they're not doing that at this time. So I'm sure that's what Coach Arnold is addressing at this time.
Yeah, I agree, Chris. If you have somebody really trapped that well, they shouldn't be able to make a cross-court pass that easily to find somebody that open underneath the goal.
3:39 to play in the first period, 8-7. The Lady Cats lead over the Lady Tarpons from South Lafourche. Feed inside to Brown, drives, and now we have a jump ball as Nelson and Brown get tied up. Could have been a walk call, but referee saw it as a jump ball. Gibson drives in off to the left side. Rebound by Brown, and now we have a foul going to be called against Brown. Going to be a hold against her. That's her first, team foul number 3.
And that's not a good person to get fouls early on. We always talk about it every game, how Brown likes to play a million miles an hour, and sometimes fouls are not her best friends.
Lady Tarpons now working their offense. There's Gilbo. She's Gilbo number 20. Number 5 is Bruce. You can slow down a little, we'll get you the name and numbers. Number 12, that's Calais. 11 is Plaisance. Shoot.
It's a tough break for the Lady Cats. They just couldn't rotate over in time, and Calais had a nice look for a three-pointer there.
McKenzie now drives to the center. Quick pass to Bailey Steers, goes off of her hands. So the Lady Arnold is on the court. barking out instructions there. Some of the Lady Cats, make sure we're on the same page. 8-10 is our score. Lady Tarpons lead over the number 2 seeded Lady Cats from Walker High School. Kiana Brown now gives the ball to McKenzie. McKenzie kind of stumbles, and she'll get a traveling called against her as well.
Yeah, that's 5 first quarter turnovers for the Wildcats. You know, on defense here to stay with these Wildcats and actually hold the lead right now, 10-8.
So we have a whistle on the court for Kiana Brown to tie her shoe. And Crystal Hutchinson comes in for the Lady Cats. She had 3 points in the last playoff game. Quick pass, and missing is Bruce. Rebound by the Lady Cats. Fountain will bring the ball. Move does not go. And rebound by Gibson. Foul goes against 23, Nelson. That's her first. Team foul number 2.
Fountain driving to the hoop, but the way she kind of goes in and rearranges her body to get shots off, there's not many times that she's going to get called for the charge there.
Gibson misses her first free throw, and she will line up for the second and makes her second. She now has 5 points on the night. 9-10 is our score. And now we got a foul on Kiana Brown. That's her second. Doing it.
So that's too early on here before the first quarters. Even over, she's got to be more careful whenever she's
Can't find a handle, and now we have a jump ball again as Steers gets tied up with it. So the Lady Tarpons will have this possession. 10-9 is our score. Minute and 50 to play in the first period. Feed inside to Gilbo, and the ball goes off of Gilbo's leg. So the Lady Cats will inbound, going the other way. See if they can't regain the lead here.
Yeah, that was a great turnover there that the Lady Cats calls, and this could really be a good turning point for them in this game.
Brown feeds into Steers, out to Crystal Hutchinson. Looks, finally passes over to Gilbo, Fountain, and she'll draw the foul.
And one thing I've really been impressed with lately is the way that Fountain has been attacking the goal on
first. Team foul number 3, and Fountain will go to the line.
So like I was saying, it's been Fountain's been doing a really good job of attacking the hoop on offensive plays to get rebounds and give the Cats some good second chance points.
We're tied at 10 as Fountain will shoot her second free throw. See if we can't regain the lead here again with 1 minute and 26 seconds to play the first period. And to take over, we'll go back the other way.
It looks like Gilbo might have dribbled it off her own foot there to give the Cats the ball right back.
Completely across court to Fountain, shoots the 3 and connects. 4 points for Fountain.
Yeah, Fountain's not going to shoot a lot of.
And Coach Sherabon is.
It looks like they've had about 3 turnovers in the last couple of possessions. So, Walker's really turned it around since their timeout.
So sticking with the press, as Coach Arnold believes in, is a good thing right now as the Lady Tarpons are starting to turn the ball over as a result of the press.
Right, I believe so. So I believe they're doing a good job. As long as they stay out of foul trouble, they should be able to stay right in here with this game.
Inbound by Fountain. She'll take the ball. Period. Feet. 16-10 is our score. Gibson will draw a foul. That is her second team foul number 5 for the Lady Cats. As Nelson will go to the line. Vic Nelson.
is getting on the glass on his defensive side of the ball.
Shooting style. She stands on her tippy toes, if you can see it, and shoots her free throws, and she misses both of them. Rebound by Gilbo. Shoots and miss. And now we have a timeout right as Fountain gets possession of the ball. Coach Arnold gets the timeout, a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, and I know what Coach Harmon's yelling about right now. You know, earlier it was them not being able to press. It's rebounding. You know, that was about 3 or 4 shots in a row between Vic's 2 shots that she had on the goal and her second free throw where, you know, they just didn't rebound very well. So, you know, they got to get these rebounds under control and not give South Lafourche too many extra possessions, or Bruce and Gilbo and Nelson can really make you pay.
I thought it was a very wise timeout. The Lady Cats keep possession with a 16-10 lead right before the end of the first period. So,
right, so
28 seconds to go.
Sorry, Chris. If they work this possession right, you know, they can have a nice 8-point, maybe 9-point lead here to end the first quarter.
So Fountain will take the ball down nice and slow, try to bring the ball inside of 10 seconds to run their final offensive play. Try to get a shot off within 10 seconds. We're at 10 seconds now, so and the Lady Tarpons 10. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more Lady Cat basketball.
Did you know there are over 33,000 jobs available right now in Louisiana that require a 2-year degree, certificate, or advanced training? Hi, I'm Joe Martin, president of ITI Technical College. And for over 40 years, we've helped people just like you get the training and skills you need to fill those jobs.
ITI offers flexible class schedules, and financial aid is available for those who qualify.
So call ITI.
We use our camera phones to save special moments in time. Now, capturing this moment can save you time. Introducing Mobile Deposit from Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
It's only Family Ice Cream and Candy Store. Come in and try our premium Hershey's ice cream and Italian ice. You can also choose from our wide selection of various candies and other sweet treats. Our popular gummy table provides a variety of gummy treats such as gummy sharks, frogs, and pigs. Get to serve pucker powder. Our gourmet chocolate truffles are delicious. Try our favorite tiramisu. Large orders can be placed in advance for weddings and receptions. Looking for a place to have a birthday party? Let Lolly Lou's provide you with a whimsical and fun atmosphere. We are conveniently located in the Walker Commons Shopping Center on Walker South Road, 1/4 mile from I-12. We are open 7 days a week from 12 to 9. Come in and enjoy Walker's funnest and sweetest treat shop. We look forward to treating you.
And welcome back to Walker High School. Crystal Dew along with Jimmy Guidry here for tonight's recast lead.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. They've really turned it on defense recently here. You know, Jamie Gibson's really doing a great job leading the way with 8 points.
Last game she had 21, so she is definitely on pace for that again. Now we have a jump ball as Brown and Bruce have the ball tied up between Bruce's legs. Every game's different. Now here we go. Lady Tarpons bring the ball around to Gilbo. Feeds inside. And making the basket is number 4. That's Sherman, excuse me. Crystal Hutchinson passes over to Fountain. Fountain over to Brown on the left side. It's Fountain again. Bailey Steers looks for the 3, doesn't like what she sees. Crystal Hutchinson passes over to Jamie Gibson. She maintains control. That's 3.
Yeah, between Gibson and Steers and Fountain, one of them is going to be on, doing pretty well from three-point range. So let's see what the call here is.
Gilbo almost loses the ball. The ball goes out of bounds. But they're going to say a foul against Jamie Gibson. That's her third foul, team foul number 6. So Jamie will come out and Miranda Smith will come in for the Lady Cats. And 25, Jamie Gibson out probably until at least the third period. Wouldn't you say, Jimmy, with 2 fouls?
Yeah, probably. So that's with her 3 fouls. Yeah, I mean, luckily for Walker, they have enough more firepower between
Palmerdale. Feed inside, shoot is Nelson. She gets 2. Our score is now 19-14. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Tarpons. Hutchinson looks inside. He needs to realize that Bruce is athletic. One of the girls that Coach Arnold was talking about earlier. You got to stop Bruce and Gilbo, number 20. Coach Arnold now calls out another offense for the Lady Cats. Hutchinson. Bailey Steers back to Hutchinson. To Palmerdale. And shoot and miss by Lady Tarpons. Rebound by Brown. She'll go the other way. And the ball knocked off out of bounds by Palmerdale. But the Lady Cats will give it over to them.
Yeah, it was a good job by Palmerdale just to hustle back on our missed opportunity at the rim to get back on defense and knock the ball loose of Brown, and it went out of bounds on Brown.
There's Bruce. Over to Palmerdale. Into the corner. Trying by the Lady Cats. Can't find a handle is Steers. And so Sherman will have the ball, give the ball to Palmerdale, who draws the foul. Foul goes against number 4, Crystal Hutchinson, her first, team foul number 7. So she'll go to the line, will be Macy Palmerdale.
Yeah, and we'll see Gibson and Treasure Mansour come in here for Miranda Smith and Crystal Hutchinson.
Treasure Mansour comes in as well. So Palmerdale shoots and misses her first of her 1-and-1. And the Lady Cats get the ball knocked out of bounds by Charmaine.
Close enough, Chris. Close enough.
Lady Cats bring the ball down now, leading 19-14. 5:11 to play in the second period. Feed inside to Gibson. Goes for the shot and does not. Draws the foul. Foul goes against 23. Victoria Nelson. Vic Nelson, excuse me. That's her second.
And it's better that the foul goes against Vic Nelson than it does Bree Charamain because
must be. She makes her second.
I think Coach Arnold really knew what kind of momentum he at the base of their defense, under the rim. So he doesn't want to get
Bailey Steers feeding to Brown. And it's going to be a traveling call against Brown. Sold by Treasure Mansour, but the Lady Tarpons get it back. Ball goes out of bounds off the Lady Cats. Ball for the Lady Tarpons. By 17 to play, second period. Deanna Brown being closely guarded by Claisance. The ball goes out of bounds off of Brown.
Yeah, and Walker really just needs to make it to halftime with the lead here, and they'll be able to make some adjustments, knowing Coach Arnold and how he coaches his games. You can see him on the sidelines. He's really lively right now.
Bruce comes out. Bailey Steers, she likes the three from the side. Does not make it. Inbound feed to Casey Fountain. She now has 6 points.
That was a good job by Miranda Smith just to stick it out and get that rebound right there. She's a very hustle player, very good on defense, and does all of the things that Coach Arnold likes.
Gilbo back in. Lady Tarpons pass the ball around. Feed to Caroline. And now we have a whistle, a foul away from the action. Fouls on 25, Jamie Gibson. Great.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we won't see her for a while. She. I don't even have any words right there. I don't know how she got called for a foul right there.
Bree Sharamon. Miranda Smith with the rebound. By Lady Tarpons, bring it down is Bruce. And she checked back in. Feed down to Cormerdale. She misses. Bailey Steers will now bring the ball down for the Lady Cats. Plays forward, but she can also handle the ball very well.
And with Gibson out right now, I really think Steers needs to, play her type of position. And
is our score. 2:49 to play in the second period. Blocked by Shamika Daig. And we'll go back the other way. Shamika Daig coming in 6'1", very tall Lady Cat.
And she can do a great job just in reserve for Gibson. Do a great job rebounding and getting some putbacks.
Treasure Manchua feeds out to Casey Fountain for three, who misses. Rebound by Calais. And she'll bring it back the other way for the Lady. Handling the ball by. Right as the steal was happening. But the foul goes against number 22, Cormerdale. And that is team foul number 5, and her Cormerdale's first.
Looks like it'll be a full timeout.
A full timeout, thank you. Should we get this right on our scoring sheet? So both teams have used 2 timeouts, and very interesting the way this game is going, 25-16. It looks like the Tarpons are a lot closer as far as the score goes, but they're playing better than the score indicates. That's what I'm trying to say.
Who's that? Shots that just didn't fall. Just unloading a three-pointer that she knocks down on where the Lady Tarpons just couldn't get back on rotation in time. So one of the other things that Walker really needs to do is rebound better on both ends. I'm not saying they're going to get every single rebound that hits up there, but there's a lot of second chance points and a lot of missed opportunities that they've had.
Back to live action. We appreciate the guys in the booth showing us those replays. Once again, if you're just watching, this is a entirely student-run TV station here at Walker High School. They're running the cameras, they're running the sound, the digital, the replays, the direct and the commercials. They produce the commercials. Everything you see on TV is the students run here at Walker High School. I'm Chris Ledoux. I'm a teacher here at Walker High School. I'm the only non-student as far as the broadcast goes that you will see or hear. And they do a great job. All right, back to live action. Fountain draws a little contact. No foul called. McKenzie back in. She feeds back to Fountain on the top of between the circles. And they'll to Fountain. Here Coach Arnold yelling out instructions on the side.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was kind of wondering when there was going to be a foul there. Between Charmandel and Calais, they've been kind of running into McKenzie and Fountain respectively, trying for the steal, but not being successful. So,
Lady Cats have the ball now. Feed inside to Shamika Daig, and now we have a traveling call against Shamika. 1:09 to play. 25-16, Lady Cats lead over the visiting Lady Tarpons. Lady Tarpons come in over a record 25-6. Lady Cats have
there, you turn the ball over and they come right back and have the travel. So, I'm sorry, they come right back and knock down a three-pointer. That's a big swing right there.
Dig. And then we have a substitution coming in. Lady Cats will bring in Crystal Hutchinson. Inbound by Bruce, and she'll bring the ball down for the Lady Tarpons. Coach Arnold is not happy at all about the traveling calls. Gilbo from the right side misses. Rebound by Steers, and she'll give it to Fountain, who will bring the ball down.
It's a good thing that Gilbo didn't make that shot, or I don't think it would have been a happy.
Just barely off the mark. Rebound by Fountain. Shoots and scores. Misses. So that is the way our score will be for halftime.
Going to the
Never
line,
mind.
Chris. Look like I'm going to go 21 Miranda Smith. Or maybe they'll give it to Hutchinson.
That's Hutchinson's second foul. And that'll be team foul number 9. Gilbo at the line, so she makes one. And she'll shoot her second shot. I don't think the Lady Cats will have time to shoot. And she makes her second. 27-20 is our score. Inbound, and now we're at halftime. 27-21 is our score. Lady Cats lead. We're at halftime at the Glen Ellis Gym. We'll be right back.
Everyone is welcome at Walker Family Dentistry, the office of Dr. Lauren Leach. Located at the corner of Florida Boulevard in North Palmetto, minutes from Walker High School. This state-of-the-art dental practice provides you access to the latest treatment available. From the moment you walk in the door, you can be confident that patient comfort is a top priority. Dr. Leach and the friendly staff at Walker Family Dentistry look forward to caring for your dental needs. Walker Family Dentistry, just what you've been looking for in a dentist.
Sombrer's Mexican restaurant offers our customers some of the most authentic and delectable Tex-Mex cuisine in the area, all served in a family-friendly atmosphere. We use only the freshest ingredients of the highest quality, from our delicious enchiladas and burritos to our amazing chicken steak or restaurant.
Hey you! Yes, you! Nowadays, going to a bank is time-consuming. Have you ever thought of online banking? It helps you manage your money when it's ideal for you, and saves your time. So, are you ready to try something new? Give it a go. Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Walker High School is now one of the first schools in the state to provide bass fishing as a club. The club was headed by youth
at Walker High School and able to come and talk a little bit about bass fishing. And what we're trying to do with bass and the Bass Nation is to get the nation to fish and to fish competitively and enjoy themselves, be conservationists, be good role models in the community.
I am excited about being in the Bass Club because you get to finally fish. The different skills.
Currently we're up to about 16 schools that have expressed interest in starting fishing teams, and we're real excited that Livingston Parish has joined. I know that Doyle High School and I think Live Oak as well already currently have fishing teams, but they're going to participate in bass, and we're excited about Walker High School and any other high schools around this area starting fishing teams.
I signed up because I love fishing. It's one of my pastimes. It's one of the things that keeps my mind clear, and I have my alone time with it. I've been doing it since I was young.
Through the levels of competition as the kids fish in high school events, fishing tournaments, they will gain experience, and then competing in the open tournaments, and then eventually on to the state championship. And the state champion team and the runner-up team will advance to the national high school championship up on Kentucky Lake in Paris, Tennessee, where Bass has put up $40,000 in scholarship money for these youngsters from the different states to be able to compete and get a leg up on going to college. And because the colleges today now have bass fishing teams, and they're offering scholarships to youngsters and to come and be on my fishing team. I will give you scholarship money. Come to my college.
For those who are just encourages us of love for this great pastime.
JROTC, a character and leadership building course sponsored by the U.S. Marine Corps. We're an elective class that gives you a PE and health credit if enrolled for 2 years. Take 2 years of JROTC and enter the military with a higher rank and pay. JROTC isn't a requirement to join the military. JROTC has a number of extracurricular activities that include armed and unarmed competition drill teams, color guards, PT teams, and competition marksmanship teams.
There you are. Hey, we're so glad you can make it today. We didn't know if you were going to get caught up in traffic or last minute case of the runs. I know how that can be. But come on in. Everybody's waiting for you. Who's everybody? Look, we got the... Look, everybody. So come on in and let us show you around. You know, this whole thing right now, this is about you. You're about to make a decision to go to one of the best high schools in Southeast Louisiana. But first, we're going to show you what makes us Walker.
What makes us Walker? Maybe it's the fact that we offer over 225 different courses.
Or maybe it's the 20 varsity sports.
Students here have the opportunity to earn college credit while still in high school.
We have classes for every type of student, from numerous AP and dual enrollment courses all the way to vocational classes such as AutoCAD and news journalism.
But it's so much more than just the academics. It's the experience.
We at Walker High have a community that loves and supports us.
You know, sometimes it's hard to find the right words to explain something. But sometimes you just get this feeling. Do you know that feeling? The feeling that this is the place with the most opportunities. Feeling that this is the right place for you. So come join us here at Walker, because here you belong.
Hello, welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux and Jimmy Guidry.
Epic timing, Chris.
Yeah, really, for the band. We had no music playing, and now we got to go over the band, but that's fine because a little bit of entertainment for the fans here. We are 20 seconds left at halftime. Look at the bottom of your screen there. Lady Cats lead 27-21 over the visiting Lady Tarpon from South Lafourche.
Yeah, Lady Tarpon's really, hanging in there.
Casey Fountain will inbound the ball for the Lady Cats. Feed inside to Kiana Brown. Ball is tipped back to Brown. Bailey Steers likes the Bruce to Calais, back to Bruce. Into the corner to Gilbo. Bruce, left side, three-pointer does not fall for Plaisance. And the Lady Cats will bring it the other way.
That was a good job on the first opening drive by the Lady Cats to play some good defense there and not give up an easy basket.
Bailey Steers kicks it over to Hutchinson. Hutchinson loses the handle on it. And a pass way down court. Stolen by Fountain. Coming back the other way. Kicks it out to Hutchinson. There's Bailey Steers. She'll try to three again. Call as McKenzie comes in and Hutchinson comes out.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that walk call there. I think the referee.
Calais. Back to Bruce here. Calais back to the corner. That's Plaisance. Plaisance draws a little contact. Loses the handle on it. And out of bounds.
Yeah, so it's a good job by Brown just to stay with it and get the ball, but she did lean back and go out of bounds as she was trying to make a pass to a teammate.
Kelly inbounds now for the Lady Tarpons. Over to Bruce. Fountain draws a little contact.
Many things that Casey found. Furthest person away from the basket. She does a great job, getting in on offensive and defensive rebounds.
McKenzie being guarded very closely and
Treasure man sure can do to help this defensive squad right here.
Lady Tarpons out of the ball now, trying to work it inside. So Nelson does get inside. Rebound by Fountain over Shamika Day. There's Treasure Mansour feeding the Fountain. Lady Cats come down, running the offense. Brown, and now we have a foul going to be called. Foul goes against number 11, Plaisance. That's her second, team foul number 1.
And the fans some of the South Lafourche fans are wanting them to call a walk on Brown, but I think they're missing the part where the foul is kind of what calls her to move.
All of 27 to play. Right here at the Glenn Ellis Gym. Brown now inbound. in the paint, kicks it out to Fountain. Tries a ill-advised pass that is stolen. Fountain steals again, and the ball rebound by Fountain, and Coach Arnold calls a quick timeout. It'll be a full timeout for the Lady Cats. He now has 2 remaining.
Yeah, so I mean, it was fortunate enough that Casey Fountain was there to get the ball right back, and then they were able to call a timeout. But you know, they wouldn't have had to do that if she didn't kind of leave her feet and make it in there and pass there. So we'll see how they come out of this timeout. You know, usually out of timeouts, you know, these Coach Arnold's got them a little more determined, a little more focused coming out of these timeouts.
So the winner of this game will take on the winner of Natchitoches Central versus Alexander. We were just talking about that at halftime.
Natchitoches Central, Acadiana.
Acadiana, excuse me. Natchitoches Central and Acadiana. I called the principal at Acadiana earlier today and asked him to text me the score if they do play. So I haven't gotten any text messages from them saying what the score is. And so I'm assuming they're not playing because of this weather. So we'll have to see how things play off. So we're not going to be able to give you any updates as far as Acadiana and Natchitoches Central.
Yeah, and I think right now that Walker's really missing the presence of Jamie Gibson here. You know, she really ties everything together for this team. So we'll see how they do offensively. And
whenever she's in the paint where she doesn't need to.
I agree.
Sure nobody can foul her, but I would like to see her go for more authority.
Shots kind of really pay off for her. Other times she needs to just, you're right, go with more authority.
Calais now with the ball, feeds to Bruce. Over this way to Gilbo, inside to Nelson. And the Tarpons will work around the circle. 3-point shot now by Calais. It goes in. 26-27. Lady Cats now have a 1-point lead over the Lady Tarpons. They have cut this lead down. Fountain now, and the fans from Lady Tarpons come alive. Bailey Steers having a hard time finding the mark on her 3-point shots. Rebound by Calais. Kick the ball over to Gilbo, who drives down. And blocked by Fountain. No foul called. No contact, and now we have a block. We have a whistle being called. We're going to have a block called against number 11, Kaye.
Half are not excited at all. Right behind us, you know, they're kind of giving the refs an earful, but you know, I think it was a good call. You know, Steers was trying to make a break forward down the lane, and
fake the pass inside to Steers, back inside to Jamie Gibson, back to Steers, shoots a little bit off the mark again. So Bailey Steers has made 1 3-pointer. She has 5 of her 5 points. And she has missed probably 6 3-pointers now. And the ball goes out of bounds. The Lady Cats will maintain possession with 3:31 to play in the 3rd period.
And I think Walker really just needs to slow it down here. You know, they're trying to go really, really too fast. And I know like to be fast-paced on offense and fast-paced on defense, but you know, these South Lafourche Lady Tarpons are really keeping up with them here tonight, and they're really on their game.
Goes up strong, and the basket counts. 2 more points for Brown. She now has 6. Foul goes against number 20, Gilbo. That's her first. Team foul number 3. Check. Free throw.
And for shooting very well outside of a couple threes.
Kickball, play with bases, but Calais looking to inbound the ball, does so to Sherwine. Over the Lady Tarpons. Feed to Treasure Mansour. Over to Bailey Steers. Shoots again. This time she connects. Now she has found a mark. She now has 8.
Steers was just in the wrong corner. That's all it was, Chris. And here we have a steal by Brown, and she's able to take it coast to coast, and I think she's going to try to take it all the way.
And she does not score on the end. Rebound by Bruce. She'll take it back for the Lady Tarpons. Farmerdale feeds over. A jump ball call, no foul call.
Yeah, so referees are giving Brown
30-second timeout. The referee is yelling out. We'll have to make the shorty. The official call is a 30-second timeout. So both teams will have 2 full timeouts remaining. 2:15 to play in the third period. 32-26. The Lady Cats lead over the Lady Tarpons.
Yeah, the Tarpons did a great job of just coming back here. They really held Walker scoreless for about the first 4 minutes of this contest, and that's something a lot of people can't do, is hold them without some points for more than 3 or 4 minutes. The way they have scores like Gibson, Fountain, and Sears.
You're looking at your programming schedule for its basketball, and will not be having the softball game. I'm sorry to say February 24th. We needed some special equipment to be able to run the lines to the softball field. The equipment did not come in, so we will not have the game tomorrow. The softball game will not be broadcast here on Walker High School .org, nor on Channel 117. Nelson shoots and misses. Kick out by Lady Tarpons, and they maintain possession. There's Calais. Kick it back over to Gilbo. She'll drive in off of a foot of one of the Lady Cats. Rebound by, stolen by
Yeah, Bailey Steers sometimes like to pull up for the jump shot whenever she should kind of drive it to the hoop whenever she's got the advantage. But, I really think that we're going to see Walker really clamp down here defensively.
Lady Tarpons get the ball safely down court after the Walker press. They still maintain possession here. Shoot.
Sarah
May shoots and scores. 28-32 is our score. Brings the ball down for the Lady Cats, being closely guarded. Brown shoots a little bit hard. Lady Tarpons now bring the ball down, being double teamed. Is Bruce. Feed to Nelson. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Tarpons will keep control.
And Tom's right there once again, to knock the ball out. South Lafourche will maintain possession, but it'll give Coach Arnold a chance to sub in Crystal Hutchison for Treasure Mansour.
45.2 seconds to play in the third period. Sharamon. Foul goes against Casey Fountain, her second, team foul number 1. Gilbo shoots and makes her first free throw. She now has 3. And we are tied. Steers feeds into Jamie Gibson. Back out to Steers. 22.
Scored but 5 points, which, I don't think we've seen a quarter where they've scored less than 10 all year.
Jamie Gibson not being on the lineup, I think has a lot to do with that. There's Nelson with a high looping shot. Rebound and score by Jeremy. And the Lady Cat basketball on me.
State Farm. Okay. Okay, does it bother anybody else that the mime is talking? Freaky.
Bundle home and auto, and you could save $760.
That's 760 very good reasons to call David Bryan in Walker today.
Carter Supermarket, we're here for you. We're here for you, cutting meat, fresh every day. Offering the freshest produce. Carter Supermarket, we're here for you. You can count on Jerry Lane.
I'm on my third Tahoe.
And I'm on my fourth Chevy Silverado pickup.
It's always been Jerry.
Hey, you know I've had 4 Camaros, 5 Corvettes. Got them all from Jerry Lane.
We're proud to be a Jerry Lane family.
Always leads you. You can count on Jerry Lane.
We use our camera phones to save special moments in time. Now, capturing this moment can save you time. Introduce
Jimmy Guidry for this regional action. Lady Cats coming in the number 2 seed in the state of Louisiana, taking on the number 15 seed, the Lady Tarpons. And Lady Cats trail 34-32. And now feed into Fountain, kicks out the Crystal Hutchinson. Tied 34-34.
Yeah, it was a good job by Brown to stay with it and just make sure she knocked down that shot. That was a pretty athletic.
Misses her shot. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it was a pretty athletic move right there by Vic Nelson just to grab the ball and throw it off of one of the Wildcats so they can retain possession.
Shoot by Gilbo off the mark. Rebound by Jeremy. Shoots, misses. Jamie Gibson almost fouled out. Rebound by Brown. She'll bring the ball down for the Lady Cats. Coming right toward our table here. And now we have a traveling call against.
Gets momentum right back. Fountain almost had the steal. The only problem is now they're playing down.
And the Tarpons will have possession here on the jump ball. 7:06 to play. We are tied 34-34. Winner of this contest plays the winner of Natchitoches Central and Acadiana. If the Lady Tarpons win, they will play at their home regardless of who wins the other game. Shot by 3. She'll go between the circles. Feed back to Fountain. Jamie Gibson likes the 3. Shoots a little bit over the mark. Rebound by Gilbo.
Yeah, I mean they're not shooting so great from 3-point right here. They really just need to try to get the ball inside and do better getting the ball inside.
Feed the ball to Jeremy. Misses Brown. Rebound. Kick it out to Fountain. No call on Nelson. Miss. Fountain of the rebound, and now we got a foul. Got the seal. Fourteen foul.
Yeah, and so that's somebody that I wouldn't mind getting in more foul trouble is Vic Nelson. You know, she has 7 points. She really has the ability to score down low and rebound well.
34-37, Lady Cats trail the Lady Tarpons. Jamie Gibson back in. She'll kick the ball over to Steers. Steers shoots the 3 and makes it again. Steers is getting hot again. She now has 11.
And Coach Arnold quickly calls a timeout there as Steers knocks down the 3-pointer to tie the game at 37.
That is the 5th 3-pointer. With 6 minutes to play in this contest, tied 37-37.
And likewise, the Lady Tarpons have 4 3-pointers of their own. You know, they've shot pretty well here tonight. So I really want to hand it to them. They're playing great defense. You know. And see where, you know, there's only a handful of times where they've been held to, you know, less than 50 points. So, you know, South Lafourche really came to play here, and they're doing a great job defensively.
We mentioned that if the Lady Tarpons win, they will play at home. If the Lady Cats win, the winner of the Acadiana-Natchitoches Central game determines where the Lady Cats will play. If the Lady Cats win and Acadiana wins, Acadiana will come play here. If the Lady Cats win and Natchitoches Central wins, the Lady Cats will have to travel to Natchitoches Central.
How long did it take you to figure out the Mr. Wizard formula as to who plays where?
I still need a slide ruler.
Or a protractor.
A protractor, yeah, something like that. Rebound is stolen by Brown, and we got a foul going to be called, looks like against Nelson. That is her 4th foul, and that is their 4th team foul as well. Excuse me, their 5th team foul. As Brown will inbound, inside of 6 minutes to play. We are tied at 37. Lady Cats going back the other way. Get to Hutchinson.
Yeah, she's got a couple blocks, couple steals, a whole bunch of rebounds, and 8 points.
As far as the Lady Cats goes, drive by Gilbo, and she scores and makes the lay-in. 39-37 is our score as Gilbo gets 2 more points. Fountain has the ball now for Lady. Bailey steers and the ball goes out of bounds, and the Lady Tarpons will take over again.
Yeah, Walker's really not doing very good in the passing game here. They're telegraphing their passes.
Ball goes out of bounds. We have a foul. Foul goes against number 11. That is Plaisance. That is her 4th foul as well. Team foul number. (37-39). The Lady Tarpons lead over the Lady Cats. Jamie Gibson now looks inside, tries to get toward the paint, and she'll draw the foul. Foul goes against number 5. That's Bruce. And Bruce now has 1 foul.
She's the opposite from foul trouble. The good thing about that foul that Bruce committed was, you know, they're now on the 1-and-1. So, I'm sorry, they're in the bonus, which means even if it wasn't a shooting foul by Gibson, who knocks down her first free throw, any foul here off the ball or anything like that will be a bonus opportunity to put Walker at the free throw line.
Jamie Gibson now with 11 points. She is tied with Steers with 11. 39-39 is our score inside of 5 minutes to play. We are in regional action here. A little zealous there. She'll get a foul. Trying to go for the steal as well. That's her 3rd foul. Back and forth game here as far as possession goes. Very exciting. Packed gym here at the Glenn Ellis Gym. We appreciate each and every one of you here tonight in person, and points.
And Steers has really done a great job of finding the open look and making some shots.
Calais shoots, she makes 2, and Coach Terrebonne wants a timeout, and she does get one, a full timeout by the Lady Tarpons. Each team will have 1 timeout remaining, 4:17 to play. Lady Cats lead 42-41.
Man, if I'd known the game was going to be like this, Chris, I'd have got my blood pressure medicine. No, I don't take blood pressure medicine, but you know, it's really got me going here. You know, 4 minutes left, very tight game. It's been back and forth all game. You know, the Lady Cats were winning 16-10 after the first quarter. Looked like they may just go, you know, run away with it, but the Terrapins did a great job to.
With 8 points right now. Now has 12 points, and she had 21 as far as the first game of the playoffs. And what are the scoring for the Lady Tarpons right now?
Yeah, and so their scoring from the last game is going to look a little bit spiked compared to this game, the last game, because they did score 79 points. But the Terrapins, Bruce has 9. Calais got 8 with a couple of three-pointers, and Gilbo's got 9. Nelson also has 7. So, they're really spreading around. They have 5 players have scored 6 or more points for them. So, when you look at that, they're really spreading around, and not just one person is turning it on.
Back to live action. Lady Cats will take it down. 4 minutes and 16 seconds to play. With a 1-point lead. We've been back and forth pretty much all the second half of this game. Steers draws pass the ball out. Fountain gets it, shoots, and hits the ground. Okay, Kiana Brown with the rebound and scores. Kiana Brown now has 10 points.
And Brown does a great job just getting rebounds and also, knowing where she is on the court. She has great floor presence. That's too.
And Brown gets the steal, and she also draws the foul. And the fans don't like it at all. Kiana Brown with her 3rd foul, and that's her 3rd team foul as well. And the fans are very excited right now, being very boisterous about that call. But nonetheless, that's what the referee saw, and that's where we'll go with. Bruce will inbound. She'll be double teamed by Fountain and Treasure Mansour. Gilbo shoots the 3, does not fall.
All right, Chris. It's not something I usually keep track of, but when you have 4 in the first quarter, it seems like something that we should kind of mention here.
Jamie Gibson and lay in. She now has 14. 46-41. By Fountain, she'll drive all. Being double teamed. Three-pointer shoots and then overshoots. Rebound by Plaisance. Out to Calais and shoots and makes the 3. 44-46 is our score now with 2:48 to play in this contest. See if the Lady Cats can put together the offense. Jamie Steers feeds inside to, that's Fountain feeding inside to Gibson, and the foul goes against number 20. Jamie Gibson will go to the line. 2:40 to play. Gibson shoots and makes her first free throw. 47-44 is our score.
And since Gibson's been back in, that Gibson has down low in the post, they're really letting her get deep down in the post, and she's got some great post moves.
Only the second free throw missed by Gibson tonight. Nelson shoots and misses. Rebound by Fountain. Foul goes against number 20. That's Gilbo. Gilbo now has 3 fouls, and that is the 19th foul. So Lady Cats next trip to
on the line for a 1-on-1 opportunity. She makes the first, she gets a second, she misses.
Girls 5A basketball in a packed house at the Glenn Ellis Gym here tonight. Very exciting game. Everybody cheering constantly tonight. Fountain shoots and makes her second. She now has 10 points. 49. Rebound by Gibson, taking the ball down for the Lady Cats.
It's a second consecutive miss by Nelson there on little jump shots. The Tarpons were shooting lights out earlier in this game. They kind of cooled off a little bit here, so it'd be a nice time for Walker to make a good run.
Fountain inside the lane, shoots a little bit too hard. Jamie Gibson on the back, no call. And they may have a call against her right now.
No, Gibson, looks like Gibson.
and she'll use all of her time allotted.
Yeah, I'm not, I'm not sure what's going on. Normally, they've already put players in by now, but
well, it's a strategy move. You can let your girls slow things down. You got 20. She's made 7 free throws for the Lady Cats. She's only missed 2. In and out. The ball does not fall. 1:56. We're inside of 2 minutes to play. Kiana Brown now will draw the foul.
And that was a pretty easy one for the referees to call right there. Brown was moving her feet the entire time. You know, she needed to get to that baseline before the player did, and she just didn't get there in time.
That is Kiana Brown's 4th personal foul. Gibson has 4. Casey Fountain has 3. Nelson shoots a little bit too hard. Cannot find the mark. Jamie Gibson will bring the ball down. Get it back out to the field general.
Yeah, it was a good look by Nelson, but they just can't get something to fall right there.
50-44 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Tarpons. And it looks like the Lady Cats will now slow things down here. And now we have a foul going to be called against Gilbo. That's a foul goes against Gilbo. So Jamie Gibson will go to the line to shoot 2.
And between Plaisance fouling out and Gilbo having 4 and Nelson having 4, you know, as this game gets closer and closer,
Gibson makes her first free throw. She now has 17 points. The Lady Cats have 51. Gibson shoots and makes the next one. 52-44 is our score.
And you know, this game is closer than the score shows us right now.
Bruce now, right side, give the ball to Gilbo. They're going to be fouled by Fountain. That will be her 4th foul. And that is the 5th team foul by the Lady Cats.
The Lady Cats need to be careful here. If they get to 7, you know, they're going to give in some free throws away, so they don't really want to do to this team.
Coming inside of 1 minute to play here. And now we have a whistle. The ball goes out of bounds. So the Lady Tarpons will take the ball in right by their own bench. Pass the ball to Bruce, over to Gilbo. Gilbo shoots the 3 and makes it. And now use her last timeout with 56 seconds to play.
She's losing it too, because once you use it, you lose it. You can't take them. You can't take them to the next game.
Right. So the Lady Cats will have 1 full timeout remaining.
Right, and with a 52-47 lead, I'm hoping that the Lady Cats don't have to take timeouts. In one time across the court than I think I'll ever do in my entire lifetime. You know, if they have to take timeouts here, that means that the Lady Tarps have come back. So the Lady Tarps will probably try to get the steal early, and if not, maybe foul and put them on the line. But you know, these Lady Tarps have been fighting hard all game, and I expect nothing less.
We'll have to see how the Lady Cats play this. I'm sure Coach Arnold's going to try to slow play this game and try to use up as much clock as possible. And 6. So we are ready to inbound the ball as the Lady Tarpons will use their. After the foul goes against 10th team foul by Lady Tarpons. Jamie Gibson at the line.
And Gibson should really make these free throws count. Free throws count. You know, it's one thing that Coach Arnold really looking for one score, and that's to keep the team on 0, the other team on 0.
The last 8 points scored by the Lady Cats have all been at the free throw line, so they're making the most of it when they go to the charity stripe. Lady Tarpons now pass the ball around. That is Gilbo shooting from three-point land. Arnold now takes a timeout. No more timeouts remaining in this contest, Jimmy.
I hope we don't have any Chris Webbers in the shot by Gilbo. She'd have made that from college level, I think. She's been doing a great job shooting tonight. That was her third three-pointer. She's got one other little jump shot field goal, I believe, and she's got 4 points from the free throw line. So, she's making the most. A good all-around player, a good all-around shooter.
She's doing a good job. Jamie Gibson, even after being in foul trouble, still is in foul trouble with 4 fouls. She now has 19 points for the Lady Cats. Bailey Steers with 14 points. 4 three-pointers by Bailey Steers. And where could she have been if she'd missed? She'd have made half of the ones she missed. She missed at least 6 or 7, probably 8 three-pointers tonight. Inbound by Lady Cats. Try to get the ball across midcourt. Jamie Gibson now we have a foul now. Foul goes against number 5. That is Bruce. And that's her second foul. And Jamie Gibson goes to the line once again. And she'll shoot 2.
Made 4 free throws in a row, and she's a pretty consistent free throw shooter. Coach Arnold wants to do what he can to get the ball in their arms whenever he thinks that South Lafourche is going to foul. And then, of course, I say that, and she misses the front end of her 2 free throws.
Free throws. 55-50 is our score. Gilbo over to Cheryl. Gets the ball across the line. Loses the handle on it. Gets it back, and now we have a backcourt call with 3 seconds to play in this contest with a 5-point lead by the Lady Cats. No timeouts remaining in this game, Jimmy.
Yeah, so, if they can come back from 5 points in 3 seconds, that's going to be pretty incredible right there.
Inbound, Calais to Carmadine. Shot, and a basket. Have won. The Lady Cats are now going to the quarterfinals, Jimmy. Woo! So exciting.
And they earned every bit of that game.
Absolutely. 53-55 is our final score. Lady Cats, impressive show. Congratulations, girls. We're going to take a break. We'll come back to wrap things up. You are watching Lady Cat Basketball on Me TV.
Carter Supermarket, we're here for you. We're here for you, cutting meat, fresh every day. Offering the freshest produce, helping you get on your way. People who are here for you.
At Walker Tire, we've got more than just tires. How about automotive repair and service, belts and hoses, plus tires? We can fix electrical problems and power door locks, plus tires. Shocks, brakes, and alignments, plus off-road, lawn, agriculture, and high-performance tires.
We'll keep you on
and off-road ready.
That's Walker Tire and Automotive.
We've got everything for your wheels and more.
Walker Tire and Automotive.
Sombrera's Mexican restaurant offers our customers some of the most authentic and delectable Tex-Mex cuisine in the area, all served in a family-friendly atmosphere. We use only the freshest ingredients of the highest quality, from our delicious enchiladas and burritos to our amazing chicken steak or shrimp fajitas, the house specialty. We have something to please everyone. Join us for food and fun at Sombrera's Mexican restaurant.
Hey you! Yes, you. Nowadays, going to a bank is time-consuming. Have you ever thought of online banking? It helps you manage your money when it's ideal for you, and saves your time. So, are you ready to try something new? Give it a go. Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Crystal Dew along with Jimmy Guidry here. The Lady Cats victorious tonight, 55-53, a very exciting contest. So the Lady Cats will take on the winner of Natchitoches Central and Acadiana. We'll have to see what the final score is of that game, or when they played, or if they even played tonight, Jimmy. But
yeah,
congratulations to the Lady Cats.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought win by the Lady Cats. They deserve every bit of it. Here you see the Lady Tarps. Vic Nelson, 2 of her 7 points there. Casey Fountain making her 3-point shot there. 3 of her 10 points. Here you see a three-pointer there, I believe, by Jamie Gibson. She led all scorers with 20, or was that 19? 20 points there. So Bailey Steers with one of her 4 threes. So one of the problems with Walker is if you sometimes you win by the 3 and you die by the 3. So luckily they made enough three-pointers there to come out victorious.
And once again, your programming note, there will be no softball game tomorrow, February 24th. We had some special equipment we needed to broadcast that game for you, to be able to run lines from the press box to the studio here at Walker High School. We didn't get that special equipment in, so we will not have a softball game for you February 24th. We have to contact the school and let you know whether we're going to make that game up or not, but the package was 5 football, 5 girls basketball, 5 boys basketball, 5 softball, 5 baseball. So we'll have to see how they're going to make that up as far as the schedule goes.
We're on 7 girls basketball right now.
Yes, we are. Hopefully we will be playing at home Thursday night against Acadiana. We'll have to see how that game plays out. Nonetheless, your final score here at the Glenn Ellis Gym in this regional action, 55-53. The Lady Cats win. Lady Cats improved to 29-5, and South Lafourche Lady Tarpons final season record 25-7. Jimmy, any final comments on this contest?
Yeah, I might have to get blood pressure medicine after this. We get any more games like this, but it was a great effort by both teams, and Walker just We'll
wrap things up. I'm Chris Ledoux. He's Jimmy Guidry. Hopefully, been watching Lady Cat basketball on Me TV.